Hello everybody, it's me again. This is so I've made another film. As you can see, it's about gang stalking. I've been gang stalked for more than 2 years now. Again, because they stopped for a while and they came back. I guess the perps they know what to do now, how to hurt me, because they studied my actions and my way of thinking. And I've been gang stalked this week by 13 people on the street. One was next door, boy next door. People where I went to on Monday. I went to file to ask for information because of the perp. I don't have enough money to eat, so I went and asked for some information. And to my surprise, right now, I had to deal with a boy who I didn't want to deal with, because the man who's handling my case to find a job told me, if you want me to come to your house, is it possible for me to take the boy? His name is Brian. And I told him, no, please don't bring Brian. It's best you come alone, because I know it's a dirty trick. Because you see, in the past I've met another boy named Brian, and he was very aggressive. He was influenced by the perp to hurt me at my last work. So I said, I understand what the people are doing now, because the perps are trying to put words in my mouth and make me repeat them. I don't know how it comes that I repeat the words they say, like so now this and that, because it's a way of mocking me, telling me that I can't speak English or Dutch or whatever, because they mess with my head and make me confused in my head so I can speak. And see, right now, if I say I'm confused and it goes somewhere, some people say, oh, you're confused and this and that and that. But that will come later in the video. And there's also another name, Joyce. You know the name. I have a family member with the same name. But I was talking about her in my thoughts. And after a while, when I had to look for a job, the man who gives me the indication of to work for people with a disability, because now I'm labeled as someone with a disability, mental disability. And he came with a woman named Joyce, and he put it's a social media hype thing, because the perps, let me explain, because I know I'm not explaining now. He takes my thoughts and he put them on social media. And so one way or another, he made a network. Maybe it's on his Facebook page or some app he made. I don't know how they do it, but it circulates in the city, in Almere, in the Netherlands. And the people on the street, he makes sure that the people know what I look like, how I'm dressed, and where I go. So when I go outside, the people are already there strategically. It's a strategy. They go there on the same place. If I'm cycling there are a bunch of people in groups sometimes, because they're cowards. They come and they say things they heard on social media, so I can hear that they know what I said about certain things. It's still the same dirty old trick. It's a gangster. It's a recipe. It's a game. It's a dirty trick. But somebody has to do it. That's what the perp think. It's a low life trick. As to the name calling, back on the names. So the person who had to give me a name is Joyce. So what she did, she had to give me a job. She took me to a place where there was another girl working, named Joyce also. And when I walked towards her, she looked at me like she wanted to destroy me. And she was saying all the time that I was working there, yeah, she's always talking about me, and I believe I even heard her say, I knew her. Like she said, she knew me before, when it's not true. I knew her. I don't know, these people have a tendency of using people with the same name to hate me. And she was saying, I could hear it, because they have thin walls. It's not a good place. They don't know how to build stuff. Anyway, she was saying this and that to a girl that's half deaf. Look, there she's standing, and she's pretending as if she's not talking about me. I know she's talking about me. That's what the perp is telling her. So the perp has infiltrated my job. Everywhere I go, they infiltrate my job. So I went up to the girl and said, please stop talking about me. I didn't do anything wrong to you. Please stop. I don't remember what I said to her, because the perp took care of that I don't remember what I said to her. I said it in a calm way. I told her not to bother me and leave me alone. Then she said, well, I'm in charge. She has a function. Well, she has to take care of a group. She has to take care of the animal section. She's like a kind of manager thing. And she told me, I'm in a higher function than you. And I said, I don't care. Please stop talking about me. Just because she thought she was in a higher position, she could do that to me. And then she started playing victim. And really, when you look at her, she's healthy, and I'm supposed to have a mental health. Who would you treat better? I mean, not to take sides, but if you know somebody has a disability and the person cannot help herself but doing certain things, will you kick that person and tell the healthy person, you're right, that you should mistreat her because she's not behaving well, when a person cannot help herself? But I was right. I wasn't misbehaving myself. But that's the way the people see things. And if they have to choose between another person with a disability and me, they will back the person with a disability and say, you're wrong to do that, you're wrong to do that. And I say, what about me? Yes, you labeled me as a person with a disability. And how come you as healthy people cannot see my disability? And I have to be punished, and a person who I told you did me wrong, you say, oh, but they have a disability. You shouldn't act like that to them. You should be nice to them. But when it's me, they try to attack me and kill me because the perp told them, that girl has a disability, doesn't have a disability. You have to kill her. You have to attack her. When the people in where I get my indication from, they know I have a disability, but still they mistreat me. And I've told one of the of people, the elders, I was Jehovah's Witness, and I left them. I told them, one day, what if one of your children would get a mental illness, and somebody would treat that person just the way they treated me? I say, maybe someday it will happen. And sorry for all the TIs who say pray and have encourage people, pray for your enemies. I know Jesus would say that too, but right now I'm angry. I cannot pray for these people. I'd rather have them jump off a cliff and stand there, applaud them and say good riddance of the bad trash. That's what I feel right now, because of this same old dirty tricks happening to me over and over again, just because of the names. People with the same name, and I happen to know somebody close with the same name. And then the people who I meet, they make sure I meet these people with the same name. And then these people get angry at me, trying to kill me, trying to hurt me. Not kill me, but are angry and feeding me my words. And I don't know how they do it. I cannot even do it. They practice at home how to cough speaking so I can hear them. It's like bullying me, and if I say something, they start to gaslight me. So I stopped being Jehovah's Witness, and they say you have no reason to leave this congregation. You haven't taken all the right step to get rid of the people who hurt you. And then to think of the man who was sitting across me. The man knew of the social media hype thing. He was listening to it just to hear his name to take revenge on me. And then he said, you're not a tolerant person at all. You should be tolerant. That's the man who always was teasing me, making life worse for me in the congregation every single time. And before I left, in the last conversation I had with him, they tried to save me. They try to save me, help me to become better, and help let the peace come back into the congregation. But they weren't interested. They were interested in putting me in the congregation. And while he had his audio, I don't know what they do, let he let my voice be heard in the congregation, and people coughing who heard their name or heard me coughing the words while they were bullying me during the service. That's the only reason they wanted to keep me. See, I'm done with religion. I'm done with it. I've tried to forgive these people. Even it isn't that they poisoned me. They poisoned me once, and my son. I've told you once before. They keep on doing it. Every single time I go back to the Jehovah's Witness, there's a large group who wants to kill me. A large group of people who are so angry, and there's only one person who puts fire in their eyes. One person stand there and slander my name. And they all follow. I have to tell you, Jehovah's Witness people are not intelligent people, because a normal intelligent people wouldn't do that. I mean, if someone come, if you know me really, really long, and you say, "Oh, I love you," and all the time we hang around, we do stuff together, and then one person you don't know that well comes to you and tells you, "Oh, this about that woman you're hanging out with, she's this and this and that," and everybody's saying it, and everybody's against her, and that person think, "Well, if I support her, I will have no friends, and everybody's against her, and I don't want to be like her. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the person that people don't want to talk to." So that person turns their back on me and starts supporting the person. To my surprise, but I've been through it over and over again. I've been accused of being an adulteress. Women who are married are looking at me. "Oh, she's gonna take my husband away from me." Women who try to take, when I'm in love, sabotage me in love. You know, in the congregation, because we are supposed to be married with only Jehovah's Witness men. I mean, jealous of my weight loss, jealous of my clothes, jealous of the way I look, jealous of my hair, to the extent that the perp told them, "Oh, the hair is not, it's just extension." Now all the women were happy. They won't say it out loud, but they're happy because a dark-skinned girl with hair like this, up to here, oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a way for jealousy. I have always had people treat me like this. If it wasn't for the perp, it would be somebody else. I don't know what people see in me, what they hate me. I'm not the most beautiful person on this planet, but I have a heart and I have a brain. I've never been in a large crowd trying to hurt somebody. If somebody would say to me, let's go, and hurt that person, I would say, no, I'm not gonna do that. Why should I? I'm not gonna do it. See, people, perps are saying, why should I? That's what the perps are saying right now. They're trying to, I don't know, you can't hear it, but they have a way of doing it. It's like the beaming words inside my house. And that's what I'm saying. During the place where I went to go to ask for them to film for me so I could get food, the boy Brian, he and the other woman started talking. Yes, these walls are protected and there's iron in it, so the cell phone signals are blocked. And all of a sudden, because they were making fun of me, they are mocking with me, and they are not thinking right. Why would somebody put information on social media and you think the hype is true? Don't believe the hype. It's what there was a song. Don't believe the hype. But everybody believes it's true. And even if they know that I don't know where it is, they know. He told them, don't tell her where it is. That's what he told everybody. So everybody's gaslighting me. I mean, if I don't know what's going on social media, if I don't know that people are saying stuff about me, that why are you punishing me for something somebody else put on social media? He put it on there. He's using my voice. He cloned my voice. There are ways of cloning somebody's voice, even of celebrities, and put their voice on it. He even cloned voice of Justin Timberlake, even of I don't know who anymore he wants to clone. And he keeps on cloning these voices of these people and put it on social media. And he's making fun of me. He's using my voice that I'm saying bad things. When I say, oh, I like that person, he's going to turn into, I hate that person. That's what he does. He turns the shit around. He messed up my name. He slandered my name. And everybody, even my family, is thinking that I am going to visit him. At least they know I don't visit him. Some people are saying, oh, she's going back home to see him. That's what the purpose telling them. I don't know how the boy looks, what he looks like. I know he's blonde, he's white. And I don't really know. Sometimes I think it's a boy in my congregation. Mark? His name is Mark. I call him Mark. And Joyce, his girlfriend, is a gangstalker. It's also a gangstalker. So they're together in a relationship. And that's why when the name Joyce calling came first. From her, from my sister, and then more. And now it's a routine that everybody in a name, even in a movie, if I say Monique, all of a sudden I saw a girl standing on the street. I went to Google on internet and I recognized her face on internet, and her name was Monique. Monique, the black actress, the American talk show host. Maybe you're an American know her. And all of a sudden somebody with Monique, in the name Monique, shows up. And if I see something on television again, it's again that person will show up with the same name, and then they're gonna go in my face. I don't know even if they will lie to each other. See, I knew her from the past. But I don't know these people. I stay in my house. I don't because of the perp, I cannot go anywhere. But I hope you like my film. I'm gonna stop. But this is the recipe of the perp. This is what I do to my life.